Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer, and this is the losing team. So we are going to watch Fizz, and this is the winning team. The winning team, of course, with Nunu bots. So yeah, they already won because there is no legendary skin on this team. So yeah, done. Anyway, we are going to follow Fizz. Just to be clear, I don't know who's going to win, but this is the monthly challenge. Episode 2F, I believe. I don't really know. I don't really know. I just number them whenever I'm done with them. So this is Jungle Fizz, and Jungle Fizz is going to attempt to go for some stack items. Of course, as a jungler, it's way harder than as a non-jungler. Not because you don't get the opportunity to kill people, because you get a better opportunity to kill people, in fact. Okay. Yeah, random shot there, and it actually hit. But yeah, not just because, or not because you get less of an opportunity to kill people, but just because you get less farm than most people will. So he will have to make sure that early game he does farm, and late game he can get the kills that way. Because if he gets underfarmed for some reason, or gets distracted by too many ganks, or well, whatever really, it doesn't matter what distracts you. What matters is if you get distracted, then you're going to be underfed, and you're not going to be able to get the kills that you need. So yeah, this guy, I forgot, Jace, helping out pretty nicely, and making sure that they can start the golem the moment it spawns, and they were just in time. So yeah, smite is up, so it should be no problem getting this this golem. The problem is, of course, to do it with as much health remaining as possible. And yeah, Fizz is an excellent jungler, by the way, for those of you who've only seen him in the mid lane. Especially because of this, he ignores unit collision, which is not very important, and takes 4 less damage from basic attacks. Well, every attack from one of these guys is a basic attack, so that means that you're going to take a lot less damage. And come on, why the hell, Akali? Why wouldn't you just run out if Fizz comes to help you out? And yeah, she's completely screwed here. They did waste 2 flashes on that, and they're going to maybe pick up, yeah, they're going to pick up a kill back. So that one goes to Cassiopeia there, and that is of course excellent, but yeah, Fizz would have liked to have that, I'm sure. So yeah, it's a 1-for-1 trade. The first blood goes to the enemies, so good for them. But yeah, the mid lane is now just free to farm up here, and in the meantime, yeah, Fizz is obviously going for his red buff there. So it seems that top lane is back, and yeah, mid lane is back as well. So this guy is in trouble now. Fizz is not going to be around to help her this time, or well, in this case, it is going to be close. Man, she got lucky. What was that? 6 HP? They were really expecting that to work, of course. Man, she got lucky. So Fizz just harassing a little bit there, but is not going to be able to do too much. And he is going in here with double buff, and it seems that this guy, yeah, he still only has blue buff. And oh, that's lucky. He was standing in that bush, but no longer there. Come on, guys, come on. No, nobody reacting except for the mid laner. And the mid laner is not going to be here. So he could have chased that. And yeah, now he's not going to. He's not going to be able to do get the kill on that jungler. He could have had that kill, but yeah, obviously was too afraid of that mid laner. But that's because we can see that she didn't actually chase. She couldn't see, or he couldn't see that. There's no way for Fizz to know what was going to happen there. And yep, we do grab the thingy at 5 minutes and about 7 seconds. No, a little bit earlier. Well, let's say at 5 minutes. So he's going to have the next blue buff up in 2 minutes. And yeah, the next red buff in about 3 and 3 and 5 minutes, sorry. So yeah, it would be good if he can steal that again, because that is of course an excellent thing to have. Double red buff. And oh wow. Oh, Nunu not able to get any damage on. But yeah, well, that's support for you. So mid lane, yeah, it's kind of doing okay. Fizz in the meantime is just farming it up. He knows that he needs to farm it up for now. He has been ganking quite a lot for someone who's going for those stack items, the snowball items. Because as I said in the beginning, if you get under-leveled in the early game, or if you get under-farmed in the early game, it is pretty much impossible to well, to get enough going to make this work. But anyhow, yeah, well, he is currently at, let's see, oh, he's on the other team, 19 minions, but the only thing important is of course the gold, and in gold he is doing pretty okay-ish. 1550, he is the third on his team, and well, there are 2 guys higher on this team. This one's about equal. And yeah, we get another kill here. Nicely done. Of course that was mainly a Kali, but yeah, well, they pick up an assisted kill for an unassisted kill. And of course he should just push the lane here. There's really no way not to push the lane. The only reason not to push the lane here is if Akali was coming back before this other dude. But now, they're just, all the minions are just going to die to the turret. And the lane will just stabilize over here somewhere. So do we want to see both of those? Yeah, why not? So anyway, we get a kill over here and a kill, and a kill in the bottom lane. And yeah, got to see both. And maybe a third one here. Oh, wow. This may actually work out. Come on. Come on. No, you're going to die anyway. What the hell? Why not finish the kill? Noob Lord. Anyway, yeah, he should have just finished that kill. He was going to die anyway, and yeah, maybe this was better because Tarek didn't actually tag him. Tarek may have actually landed the stun if he, yeah, if he was smarter. But maybe he didn't have it up at that precise moment, and yeah. Oh well. Anyway, nothing lost there. Well, 1 kill lost, but yeah, it might have been a kill by Tarek as well. Although a kill, or trading a kill on Tarek to a kill on Jace is, yeah, really in the advantage of, or sorry, Jace, yeah, Jace. It's really an advantage of Jace, because Jace is of course the one that that needs the items way more than Tarek. Tarek does the same thing whatever he has as items. Well, considering he's a support, he's not going to get like 15 kills. But if he's a top laner, that's a totally different situation, of course. So currently it is 4-3. Blue team is a little bit ahead by about 500 gold. And yeah, we need to make sure that, yeah, we actually keep on top of that. Just waiting for the golem to die, for the lizard to die there. And Akali once again going in a little bit too early. Last time she died because of that, and this time she's going to stay alive. A very nice ultimate there from Fizz, but he's not going to be able to catch up with her. Oh, maybe now. Yeah, after the flash. No, Kali, stay there, stay there, stay there. Dude. Man, why? Why do people do that? Seriously, answer me that. Because that is just such a retarded thing to do. First of all, she shouldn't have been here in the first place. But, okay, she had the invisibility. So, she went invisible. That was still fine. She could have ran out here. And out of the range of this guy. Making sure that, that she actually blocks the retreat path. Which is, of course, an excellent tactic. But then she completely runs in, trying to get the kill, and gets killed instead. So instead of a free kill, a free assisted kill, it's now only an assist that they're ahead. So they get, yeah, 175 gold extra. While Akali, of course, loses farm in the lane, and otherwise she wouldn't have lost farm in the lane. So she would have picked up, let's say, 5 more minions. That's another 100 gold. So that's a full kill then. That's 275, that's about a full kill. And let's see what happened here. So red team's Akali comes from the top lane into the mid lane. And yeah, just goes just goes ballistics on this guy. Ah, nice, nice, nice. So yeah, she just ran down because she had nothing to do in the top lane. Fizz pushed it a little bit, and she decided to go for that bottom lane instead. Fizz, meantime, is going for the bottom lane as well. But then the real bottom lane, I should have said mid lane. You know what I mean. Yes, I make a lot of mistakes in saying something and then meaning something else. Anyway, they're going to try to lure someone away from their turret, but it's not going to work. Unless someone goes really low, but then they don't have the 3 versus 2, it's another 2 versus 2. Yep, Fizz goes out of there, and yeah, with the pink ward here, might as well go for Dragon at this point, but he wants to grab a kill first and then go for that dragon. And oh, I thought he might be coming in. Thought he might be coming into the jungle, but nope, no such thing. Yeah, this time Cho'Gath did get his red buff, but that's a shame. Hang on, Akali got killed here. How? Well, of course, yeah, she is pretty strong. Is she building damage? Oh, she is building some damage. Recurve bow, yeah, it's not real damage technically. It's attack speed. But yeah, it does help that it has that null magic mantle. But that was a pretty big deal that she actually killed Akali under the tower, one-on-one with both of them full health. That is, that's impressive. Who is pinging all the time? It's so annoying. So anyhow, Fizz back in his jungle, just going to farm it up a little bit. There's not a whole lot left. Blue buff is up though, so that is good. Come on, jump over the wall. No, why is Cassiopeia running back? Oh, she... Okay, let's see that again. That was here, right? Yeah, somewhere. So the heal goes off, but it's not going to be good enough in a 1 versus 3. Cho'Gath eating him. And Cho'Gath taking a lot of damage from the tower there. But he's going to heal it back up with a few minions. Oh, he doesn't have any damage here. He does have a Soulstealer with 2 stacks. I forgot to check his items. But Soulstealer with 2 stacks and probably going to go into the what's it called, the Sword of the Occult as well very quickly, because yeah, the quicker you get them, the more stacks you can actually get. But you do need to make sure that you have like level 2 boots and well, plenty of health potions, and if you need wards, you need to have wards, because yeah, those early game items, yeah, you need those. If you don't get them, you will die, and or you will have a very hard time staying alive. And in the early game, it's more important to stay alive and not lose your stacks than to actually get like 1 more stack on your Soulstealer, for example. So yeah, we are going for the top lane here, because this guy is out pushing, well, is kind of overextending a little bit too far. You can't allow that. And no, we're not going to allow that. It is going to be a 2 versus 1. Come on, 3 versus 1 now if Akali comes in. Come on, get him! Oh man, yeah, finally they land the kill. She almost got away there. That was pretty impressive. Well, that was what Irelia does, of course, but yeah, you get the point. Now, Irelia is really one of those champions that is way too tanky for the amount of damage she does, or does way too much damage for the amount of tankiness she has. Yeah, it's the way this game works. It's just very unbalanced if you look at some of the champions and how they use their damage, because everyone has a pretty big amount of damage already. So even if you don't buy anything, you still get well, not on an AP, but on an AD carry. If you don't buy any damage, you still have about 150 damage or something like that, just innately. So just without any items. So if you just buy pure defensive items, like yeah, like this Wit's End, which I consider a defensive item, then yeah, you're going to get a lot of damage done, even though you're buying defensive items. So the blue team gets the dragon there, and yeah, there was really nothing they could do. Yeah, this guy tried it, but almost got killed because of that. And are we going to get some kills here? Oh man, this is yeah, this is going to be very risky. Nunu's already very low, and unfortunately Nunu's ultimate not hitting anyone. Fizz, yeah, he did some damage there, and he is going to collect a stack there, and 2 more here. Nice. And no, that one was just this guy. Took too long, and a very nice double kill there by Jace. He lands 2 kills just on his own. Well, after the rest of the team was done with with those 2. But a very risky team fight. But it turned out okay. Turns out that it is good like this. I mean, nothing wrong with just taking some risk. You just need to take smart risks and not overextend too much. But yeah, Irelia can apparently overextend all she wants because she is ridiculously tanky. Fizz coming in here, trying to do the damage, but misses his ultimate this time. And yeah, there goes Akali. But Fizz is going to land the kill here. And yes, he does land the kill. And what did he... Oh, he actually got Leviathan first. So not the what's it called? Sword of the Occult. Yeah, so not the Sword of the Occult. Why would we want to report Cho'Gath? He's been doing a pretty decent job. He's 3-1. And he has been ganking enough. Oh, nobody cares about him whining. It's not our problem. We can't see it, so it didn't happen. So Iria asked the enemy team to report Cho'Gath for whining in their team chat. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you're going to get reported for whining in all chats. At least that's what I do. At least, yeah, well, not if someone just types it once, but if someone keeps doing it over and over in a game, yeah, definitely. And yes, saving the Cassiopeia there. Cassiopeia, dude, get the hell out of there. You just got saved. Oh man, she's going to die here, isn't she? Oh man, that was so lucky. She still might die here. No! Oh, that hurts me to see that kind of bad play. So Akali needs to pick up these minions, because otherwise this Cho'Gath is going to have a large minion wave to push with. Yeah, it seems that in the bottom lane here there's a little bit of a fight going on. Wow, this guy is really attacking the the enemies. Wow, that was an insane amount of damage. Oh, that was close. So yeah, Katarina coming in here. What does she have? Nothing yet. A little bit of AP. A very small amount of spell vamp. Wow, we have a lot of people escaping with low HP lately. People are starting to learn the game, it seems. Yeah, that's just a coincidence. I think that's always been the same. Why the hell are you stealing Fizz's jungle? It's not like you don't have enough. He has 161 minions. He's by far the highest in the game. Well. 7-0 though on Fizz. He does have the Sword of the Occult now. He hasn't lost a stack yet, so excellent. But now we need to grab some kills. Yeah, not Irelia. Irelia is too hard to work with. Or rather against. Yeah, they are going to grab it, but yeah, it is a 1-for-1 trade. Of course, the only thing that matters is that he got 6 stacks off of that. 2 on the Soulstealer, 2 on the Leviathan, which is at 11 currently, and 2 at the Soulstealer, which is at 15. Wow, that is so good. So yeah, the whole team is here. But we are going bottom lane apparently, where 2 enemies are. And this guy is now alone, 1 versus 2. But we don't care, we care about this. But the enemies just ran away. Ah yeah, sure, he's going to leave you your minions, because you left him the jungle, right? So yeah, dragon then? Dragon would be good. So yeah, what other item pickups are good? It seems that yeah, there's nothing on Draven yet. Where is he anyway? Oh, he's over there. So it's not like he's AFKing or something like that. No. Take out that ward. Oh, no. It's all good. She's going to die the next time they see her. Oh, there we go. Fizz. I see her. I can still catch her. But a 1-for-1 trade once more, but once again, Fizz getting 6 stacks out of that. And top lane gets a turret kill, but that means they're going to trade that turret for a dragon. Because even though they can see the dragon being killed, yeah, it was a 4 versus 3, so there was no way they could get that. And of course you want to stand in the way of the enemy team retreating. Well, not retreating, but going to the lane. But yeah, well, she still had her ultimate up even. Yeah, well, whatever. Akali is getting the hell out of there. No, she's not. I think this is the better route. Did I see her? Oh, it doesn't matter, because Cho'Gath was too much of a pussy and actually came back through the river instead of guarding his entrance of the jungle. Yeah. That was his own mistake. Yeah, he could have had that kill, or at least a good attempt at a kill, because, well, this turret was gone, so he had a long bit of space there to get that kill. Come on! Nicely done. Wow, it seems that Draven is super far behind on Jace. He just bought his Infinity Edge, and this guy already has that BF sword and an extra ruby crystal, which I don't know what that's for, because that should have been some lifesteal. But yeah, well, Jace gets killed by Katarina, and all in all, we are kind of, yeah, back to a situation where everyone is minding their own business, not invading enemy stuff. So what's this for now? Yeah, so he needs to have a lot more kills before that is at 20. But at least we are over 10 here, so that's good. And so far this has been a very interesting game. Mainly because of the bad play of the opponent. Or, sorry, the allies. Wow, that was a huge amount of damage. And Fizz actually has a Guardian Angel now. That makes it a lot more interesting. So currently at 10 and 0. Could have had 20 stacks on every one of them. No, I always calculate it like that, but it doesn't work like that. I mean, you're not going to wait with your kills until you have those stack items. No, you're going to just get the kills whenever you can, and that way you can afford the stack items. So here comes the Oracle's guy, and there is another one over here. Dude, you're missing one. Dude, get back. I hate oracles so much. To me, it's a complete, yeah, it's a game waster, well, no, it's an influence on the game that's not positive in my opinion, because it allows one team to just, well, the one with the tankiest jungler or support will just get the full map control. They will be able to wipe out all of the wards, and the other team really can't. So that, in my opinion, is not a good thing to have in your game. But hey, I think wards should be there just to give people vision, because that allows people to overextend, and that would bring us quicker games. If people had wards out that could only be counter-warded by pink wards, then it would be a much more aggressive game. Because if you could ward your lane, let's say top lane, you could have a ward in the river at all times, so it could never be taken down except for a pink ward. Then, first of all, you would be able to overextend all you want, because you can see the jungler coming from miles away. Well, from your ward position, I guess. So you can overextend, no problem. But also, if the enemy counter wards it with a pink ward, you can use your pink ward to get their pink ward, which would make it a lot fairer. You cannot take out the enemy oracles if it's on like a tanky jungler, because yeah, nobody can kill a tanky jungler in, well, like the early to mid game. And even in the mid game, they're only going to die in team fights when oracles are no longer necessary. Well, they're still useful, but they're not nearly as useful as in the early game. And especially with the tactics that CLG EU has been using a lot, the really early oracles on the jungler, like Mejai jungle or Alistar jungle, and you get a really early oracles, and then you just have complete dominance over the game. Yeah, it's fun for them, but it's not really fun to watch, to be honest. So a double kill here for Fizz, and wow, he's going to have to move out of there. Did he die? No, he did not die. He's over here. I just completely missed him. Anyhow. No. He's at 2014. Yeah, 2014. There we go. So yeah, 2014, that is a pretty nice amount. I would have expected him to go for that attack damage instead of the health, but yeah, well, the 20 stacks on health do way more than the 20 stacks on the damage, because yeah, as you can see here, damage dealt to this champion is reduced by 15%. That is huge. By the way, if you combine that with Alistar's ultimate, that would be ridiculous. Huh. I guess it would be, but it's not 100%, so it's still not a safe way to dive here. But still, it is a pretty ridiculous amount. Yes, we know, casual pro gamer. Because that's me! Yeah, Joe, man. You're famous now. German Fabi. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, man. The damage coming out here is so ridiculous. So yeah, that's 16. So 2 more kills and then we're done. And we have 20-20-20 and they're going to surrender.
Your team's turret has been destroyed.
So apparently, yeah, Cho'Gath is German, because otherwise you're never going to get that sign on your keyboard.
Your team's turret.
So yeah, it's now a matter of just pushing in and getting the kills, because even though they're not that far ahead, it's 1.4k, yeah, it's not a big deal. The fact that he has 20-20-16 stacks, that is just ridiculous amount of extra bonus, well, everything. So yeah, the AP you should get for, well, for one item or for, well, for this amount of gold is about 60. So yeah, if you get 180 for it, because it's 160 due to the stacks, 20 because of the item, and then yeah, you get the cooldown reduction as well. So you get 180 AP plus 15% cooldown reduction for, what's it, 1300 gold, something like that. Something ridiculously low. And the same here, you get 80... what's this? 90 attack damage for 1300 gold. Yeah, you're not going to get that normally. So it's a ridiculous amount of extra power that your team has compared to the enemies, and therefore this amount is not actually the correct amount. Well, it is of course the correct amount for what it says that it is, but it doesn't give you yeah, an accurate reading on how strong the teams are. Come on guys, we have Baron buff, let's do something with it. 30 seconds remaining. By the way, you can see that because, well, this is the Baron buff, and the total is 4 minutes. So every quarter is 1 minute, and we have, well, half a quarter left, so 1/8 left. That's about 30 seconds. So come on guys, last ditch effort with that Baron buff. And Fizz is not going to die anytime soon. No, now that I said that, he's going to die really quickly, of course. Now, I know he's not going to die anytime soon. If his team... Well, no. He can die, sure. But they have to kill him twice, that's one. And the rest of his team won't die then. Because he has a ridiculous amount of HP. He has decent armor and magic resist. And in general, he does a crap ton of damage. But the rest of his team does too, if they focus all the damage on Fizz. Because as I said, they need to kill him twice. He has 3200 health. And yeah, that's a ridiculous amount. And 15% reduced damage. Don't forget that. Because this one does is 640 plus 180. Wow. It's a lot of HP. And especially because of the 15%. 15% is so good. So yeah, everyone just standing back a little. It seems that Jace is the only one that's still pushing here. But he doesn't know where the enemies are, and there are no wards out except for here. So he could have pushed out a little bit more. Because he did have some vision. But they need a little more vision to actually make this work. Archangel Staff for Cassiopeia. Okay. Yeah, she really doesn't have that much. She has that Spell Fam that's still not upgraded to full. Then the Crystal Scepter, I like that. Yeah, that makes that the Q now slows as well as her, yeah, well, the E as well. But normally only her W, I believe that is. That one is the only one with slow. The big pool. That one. Yeah, that one is the only one that slows normally, but yeah, now everything slows. But she really doesn't have that much else, and that's why she's 2, 4, and 10, because she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So it seems that we are just running into the well, with the blue team into the red team, and yeah. Fizz starting off in this team fight with about 1000 health less than he can have. And of course, yeah, we have another oracles here. No oracles yet on the blue team. Or sorry, on the red team. The red team just, yeah, leaving alone all of the wards. Wow, 5 wards in their own jungle. And it's not even useful. At a 6 ward, sorry, at the Baron. So the blue team decides to go for that Baron, and red team obviously going to place a ward there. But yeah, they're not going in for it. Yeah, so the Baron goes down, nobody wants to jump in. Normally Fizz would have jumped in, but because he has all these snowball items, he doesn't want to jump in. This is not good. Because losing those stacks would be suboptimal. So yeah, Jace is back up now, but yeah, he kind of allowed them to get that Baron and then the dragon, of course. Because by him dying, the enemies had, well, an advantage, and they took that advantage and actually got the Baron. Yeah, and as I said, normally Fizz would go in there. Normally it would be, yeah, it would be a good thing to just attempt to get that. But of course, you're not going to do that when you have 60 stacks go. Or, well, 56 I guess. Because it is risky. Yeah, and if you lose all your stacks, then you're going to lose your bonuses. And if you lose your bonuses, you're going to lose your team advantage. Because, yeah, the teams are exactly equal. There's 200 gold between them. That is ridiculous, because there are 6 kills and 2 towers between them. And yeah, that just doesn't matter. Plus the enemy team now has Baron buff. But yeah, the only thing that can that's saving the or that's keeping them ahead, that's keeping the red team ahead, is yeah, the stacks on Fizz. I don't know what he was trying to do. So a double kill there, and Fizz is still alive, so he might actually be able to jump in there and get something done. But yeah, he can probably kill like the Katarina, but it's risky, and it will definitely lose them the advantage if they had that. But yeah, they don't know they have the advantage, because, or well, they think they still have the advantage at this point because they're 3 kills ahead. And man, are they going to lose right here? No, 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 not yet, not yet. Oh, come on. Yes, he gets the kill. But he's going to die here. But he does get a kill. Oh, that's 20 stacks then. Yeah, 20, 20, 20. But now it's 14, 14, 14. That was like for the 3 seconds that it took him to revive. Oh man, they're going to lose. Wow, that was an interesting game, but yeah, they lost because they lost that Baron. And they lost the Baron because of Jace. So Jace, it's your fault, dude. No, anyway, yeah, well, Nunu, 8,500. Didn't he have any gold items? He had 1. Well, he had a second one at some point, but yeah, he doesn't have enough gold to really do anything. In this team, yeah, the support has 10,000 gold. That's the difference. They took out way more big objectives, and well, now they have 7 turrets, but they had 3 all the time, so they must have gotten a few dragons. Oh, they got all dragons. They got the first 2 dragons as well. Right. So they got 3 dragons and 1 Baron, and yeah, that definitely makes up for these 3 kills. But yeah, in the end, Fizz just couldn't make it work. But a very nice game by him. 16 and 1, and that 1 was only because he jumped into the full team to try to prevent them from losing. Had a nice amount of ganks. Didn't have too many minions. Normally, if yeah, bad junglers will get a crap ton of minions. Just an example, 267 versus 174. That means you didn't gank at all if you have 100 more minions. That's just the way it is. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!